The 1980s and 1990s witnessed a financial meltdown that shook the US economy to its core. The savings and loan crisis was not just a collapse of banks, it was a stark lesson in the dangers of deregulation and risky investments. Let's delve into how this crisis unfolded and its far-reaching consequences. In the late 1970s, high inflation and soaring interest rates left savings and loan institutions, specialized banks that funded home ownership, facing heavy losses. To help them compete, Congress passed deregulation laws in the early 1980s. These changes allowed S&Ls to invest in riskier assets such as commercial real estate and junk bonds, but many lacked the expertise to handle such investments responsibly. Freed from traditional constraints, some S&Ls began pursuing speculative investments, hoping for quick profits. However, poor management and outright fraud compounded the problem. Institutions became over-leveraged, and when these high-risk ventures failed, the losses were catastrophic. By the late 1980s, hundreds of S&Ls were insolvent. Over 1,000 of the nation's 3,200 S&Ls failed, marking one of the largest financial collapses in US history. To manage the crisis, the federal government created the Resolution Trust Corporation, which liquidated failed institutions and tried to recover assets. The cleanup cost taxpayers an estimated $132 billion. The fallout led to economic hardship, especially in regions heavily reliant on real estate. It also triggered stronger financial regulations, such as the Financial Institutions Reform, Recovery, and Enforcement Act of 1989. The S&L crisis became a case study in the dangers of deregulation without proper safeguards. The savings and loan crisis revealed the vulnerabilities of the financial system and the perils of excessive risk-taking. While the crisis had a devastating impact, it also paved the way for reforms that continue to shape modern banking. Its lessons remind us that financial freedom must always be paired with responsibility and oversight to ensure stability for future generations.